So, long story short, I was being dumb, and I got my truck stuck in the snow. Yup, pretty embarrassing because I know this area very well, and not to say I am an avid off-roader. We all know rule number one when you off-road is to never go by yourself, and if you do, make sure you have plenty of water, supplies, and of course, things to get you unstuck. Came out here to test out my dirt bike, which is in the back here. But unfortunately, this is out in Tarryall Reservoir, still a bunch of snow and ice. So we're out here just 4x4ing in the Chevy truck. Just having some fun, and this mud is super slick. We're just out here just having a good time. So I figured, I might as well have some fun on my 4x4 truck, you know. Planning on lifting this guy maybe around 6 inches. I wanted to put a General Grabber AT2s. Dirt bike seems to be doing pretty good. It's holding up pretty well. Woo! Well, that day, all of that went down the drain. I was by myself, no food, no water, and of course, no equipment to get myself out. Now, I must say, it's the small routes that can really get you. See, I came out to test drive my TE250i 2-stroke after fixing some issues on the ECU, and everything was covered in ice while I was doing the test run. I still had that itch to go out and explore and decided to hop on the truck and, you know, four-wheel drive and get that itch out. See, I know this area very well. I know where the snowdrift usually collects, and I also know snow in this area is usually not this bad. So, to save some time on the embarrassment, I was flying my drone while driving my truck on the trails. I was literally 5 minutes from the road, ready to make my way back home. Then all of a sudden, I started hearing some crunching. Keep in mind, I was not really paying attention to the details of the trails. So, in essence, as soon as I heard that crunching, I stopped, got out of the truck, and sure enough, I was right on a snowdrift about 3 to 4 feet. The second rule is you never stop on a snowdrift. But I was going pretty slow as it is and not paying attention, and that was too late anyways. I decided, heck, let me test out my luck, reverse, and well, obviously that did not help. I already knew I was stuck, and not much I can do, but regardless, I tried for about 20 minutes to get out. Now, I must say I was really lucky enough to have my dirt bike with me, and to be honest, that was my survival that day. Usually this time of year, no one really goes out to that area, well, because of snow and it gets really cold in that section. Right? Let's get out here. Lucky enough, I hopped on my dirt bike and I drove almost 30 minutes to the nearest fire department. That was quite the show. Sadly, I believe I did not have that on my GoPro because, well, I didn't charge it. Now, here's when things get a little interesting. Here's a little kicker for you guys. Now, I plan on doing some overlanding, building up my Chevy 1500. You know, I want to put on a pop-up truck camper from 4-Wheel Camper and set my camp so I can explore on my dual sport or dirt bike. This day definitely taught me a valuable lesson, and without a doubt I will never forget this day and use this as a lesson learned, especially when I go out solo exploring, which I do tons of. And it's only going to get worse, because in the near future I want to explore more. I want to see more of Utah, more of Montana, more of the Dakotas, even drive out to Washington and Idaho and explore its nature and the trails it has to offer. In the near future, I will be making more of these videos, more of camping, more of probably cooking out on the trails and typical primal survival type stuff. Figured I'd add a little bit of a mix to my video. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.